right close.
Okay.
How do I look? Did you do a 10-pound check? Does the camera add?
I think you look good. We both got our.
Oh, I just need to. Oh yeah.
Are we recording? We're going. Dude,
Honestly, we
we
do
are
look
hot.
I know. We've always been hot.
We've always been hot, but
You know we were the hottest two lewd dudes, right? Like,
I would agree with that.
I mean, Riley, yes. Scott, Andrew, love you guys. Sorry, I'm just gonna. If I had to make a power
definitely
ranking,
funniest Lewd Dudes, I'd say. Scott's pretty funny too. Actually,
Scott's
though.
funny, but
Andrew
for all the
Riley,
wrong reasons. Hey, this is a palate cleanser. It's not white.
Put that shit down. Let's drink our cocktails, dude. Here, come on.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers,
I haven't
brother.
tasted. Normally, I take a little taste before each pod, but
there you go.
but yeah,
But apparently, our boy David Deers just did the same thing. So
Manhattans. Let's taste it. Let's see how we go. Nicole's gonna adjust your mic too.
Do whatever you have to. Okay. Yeah. I have short arms. It's tough.
It's not bad.
You need to move it, just move it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
It's
wanna
not
move
bad.
too much.
I feel like that could get me wasted.
Yeah, it would. They're sneaky. That's why I like a good Manhattan,
A
dude.
good sneaker, dude.
But you asked me what I wanted, and I was like, he was like, "Oh, dude, I'll let you know today." And then I didn't message you until today at like lunchtime. But then it clicked. Then it clicked without like I was like, "What am I doing here? Trying to look up some stupid recipe." You got to go the classic, my grandfather's favorite drink, the Manhattan.
Now
This
is
a
that
huge
is that
staple?
The first question of every podcast? You know, why the Manhattan? Why the margarita?
yeah.
Is that the reason why? I know we were talking about it a little bit before the pod, but
I think so. I mean, it has to be. I don't know what my brain was exactly thinking, but I will say this. In the last, 24 to 48 hours, I've been talking to my cousins and my uncle. We formed a group chat. So now my dad, my brother, my two twin cousins that are basically my age, you've met them. They live in Chicago.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
So we've just been talking a ton. And I guess maybe they were in the back of my mind, and I was just like, "What cocktail? Oh, the fucking Manhattan. It's the Hughes staple."
Oh,
So-
right on.
But yeah.
And is that your mom's dad or your dad's dad?
Dad's dead.
Dad's dad.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, sick, dude. Have I ever met him before?
My dad? Yeah.
No. Your dad's dad. Your dad's dad.
Yes, you've never met him. He is.
Okay.
He got too old to travel down here. He's came down back in the day. I mean, he was down in Texas. Probably the last time was probably like post 2020, but he cannot travel well anymore.
Yeah.
So he just kind of stays put.
I feel like anyone who's our age, like their grandparents are like, if they're still alive, it's like, yeah, they're fucking old.
He's my last one.
How old? And yeah, you say he's 90?
It's just shy probably.
Yeah.
But lived a fucking crazy life.
We're getting old, bro.
Chill out. Chill out. Wait, I forget. Am I older than you slightly?
Yes. Yeah, I was the youngest lewd dude.
Not by much.
I just like reminding
How
people
old are you?
that.
And the sexiest and the funniest. Fuck you.
And the most talented. No.
Well, that's possible. That's very possible.
Best drummer. No, I'm just kidding.
I've heard you fucking drum, dude.
I'm a terrible drummer.
You're better than Riley, believe it or not. Just kidding.
No. Riley's pretty good.
You got off, though. You said, what did you just ask me before that?
About, where were we? Nicole, do you remember?
Mm-mm.
We were
Said in the dudes,
dudes,
about the man.
Your
Grandpa
grandpa.
came down. Yeah, I never met him. But yeah, he just couldn't travel anymore. He always supports from afar.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, I guess he's listened to some Lewd Dudes songs. I'm not sure if he ever, what he thought of them. But I know I've sent him music, and he used to, my foundation, it goes beyond just the drums. I love musical theater, and I was in many of those. So I fancied myself a singer more so back in the day when I was doing vocal lessons and all that. And he was a very big supporter of that. So.
Was he part of like theater or musical theater as well?
Not at all. Okay. Hell no. But he did. We share the same initials and the same middle name.
Okay.
J. Edward Hughes. He had a radio show at Notre Dame when he went to school. It's called The News and Views of J. Edward Hughes.
Are there recordings of that?
I don't know, dude. He's ancient.
Dude, yeah, that's true. They were just broadcasting, not recording.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
I mean, There could be though, I guess, but I doubt it. If there is, he's never showed me.
We've been talking about doing a podcast live because
Yeah.
with this setup, we could easily go live on Twitch.
Oh yeah,
and get the audio going and everything.
I think going live too is kind of more fun because it's like if you had a show.
You could, if you answer, we could probably answer like questions or take a phone
like
call.
the 2 questions that come in.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm kidding.
I mean, they would come.
No, totally. I think if you made it a thing, and that's part of full disclosure, I almost had to bail on my boy here.
Yeah,
he was pretty mad. I could see it in his text.
Oh
so
yeah.
You know when people say you can't read the emotions through text?
Yeah.
It was pretty clear that you were upset.
Oh, well, dude, you said, hey, actually, I might have to dog sit.
No,
on a date we've had on the calendar since how long?
Who's this we that you speak of? I don't keep a calendar, dude.
I'm
a drummer.
Okay.
I fly by the seat of my pants.
Did I not send you a calendar invite email
I don't know.
reminder?
Hold
Okay,
on.
well, I probably did. I
the fuck
probably
on.
did.
We can check.
My phone's recording right now.
Okay,
but
great. Well, my phone should have a calendar update.
Nicole, check it. See if
Oh shit!
you got one.
Podcast with Jordan.
Oh my god! Wow,
bro,
yeah.
You act like I read the Ivy Mine calendar and invites.
Well, I mean, I'm sure
love
you
you
don't.
guys.
But maybe
love
you
y'all.
should. Maybe you can take this as a learning experience.
Oh, I have. Angie also is.
She gets
love you,
pissed at
Angie, singer of my current band. Current project, yeah, right. They invited me. Ivy Mine is my current band. I like how I just rolled right into this without you asking.
Yeah.
Angie, love you. Yes, Angie has gotten onto my ass several times since joining the band.
Is it that you're not keeping a calendar? Or you're
No.
dates?
They keep everything, dates and stuff. It's also like, look, being in the service industry, you already know this from our years of friendship.
Yeah.
I don't have fucking weekends really. I don't have I don't work the Monday through Friday 9 to 5.
Hence why we decided to do the podcast on a Monday.
Exactly.
months ago.
Exactly.
But,
And
yes.
then hence why when these Mondays roll around, I'm like, I don't want to do anything, man. I just
See, and
worked
there
all
it is, though. That's why it pisses me off. It's because you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, yet you agreed to it. You're about to spell, and he says, you like what I hit you with, though, right?
When did you send that
when
invite?
You said May.
When did you send that invite? On that day?
Had to be at least
on that
2.5
day.
Yeah, had to be at least 2.5, 3 months ago.
Yeah, okay. So, like, come on. Surely this would say when it got sent.
And then I followed up with you about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
dude,
yeah.
You said it in person? When you were at Central?
Yes.
Missed that one. That one went over the head.
Well, see, now you're just not being present, Jordan.
Listen, I drink Manhattans at work. I'm gonna get fired from this podcast now.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Don't
I know,
overshare now.
but
we could cut stuff out of it.
We're good.
Don't worry about it.
We're
Okay,
good.
all right.
No one from work's gonna watch this. They don't even come see my shows. Like
That, my people from work don't come to my shows for shit either. There's normally an off, like every now and then someone will, but no. I don't invite people from work.
Honestly, I gotta walk that back. I do have people that come, which is awesome. I actually had 2 of my people, shout out Carrie Lee and Dylan, came to my show we played at Chess Club last Thursday. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah, I'll shout out Ness, Petey, and Andy. They've come to just since your name dropping the homies. Nessim.
PK Fire! Sorry, does anyone ever say that to him?
Probably.
You should.
PK Fire! That's
Super
good.
Smash
That
Bros,
is,
dude, come
you
on.
did it pretty good.
I know. That was
Yeah.
my favorite character. I'm not very good at that.
See, I was a Star Fox guy, and I know that he's in the new the new Mario. I almost said Super Smash Brothers. No. The new Mario Galaxy movie. Apparently, Star Fox shows up in that, which I'm like, I want to go. Voiced by Glenn Powell.
What isn't this fucking guy in?
I know. He's becoming the new Pedro Pascal, in my opinion.
Glenn Pascal?
Glenn Pascal, dude.
Pedro Powell.
Glenn
hold on.
Powell and Pedro Pascal.
Hold on, though.
Fucked.
I never and had a baby.
And had a baby.
This I must be a fucking idiot. I never actually I am a fucking I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. I would ask you to cut it if
Okay, well then
No, it's not bad. It's just I'm an idiot because I'm like I just mentioned Super Smash Brothers, Star Fox, and then I was about to say I never realized Star Fox was Nintendo. Yeah. That's I'm gonna walk that one back.
Yeah. I'm glad you said it though. You had the balls to say it. You're a ballsy guy. You're a ballsy guy. You know, you quit the Lewd Dudes at our height. I knew I was gonna fuck
If
with
you
you about
thought
it.
that was peak Lewd Dudes, it wasn't. Newsflash.
Oh man, no. Question for you though here, and I think when I had Riley on probably 6 months ago now.
Yeah,
but
I watched that
he
one.
was saying Lewd Dudes reunion. We don't have anything on the calendar yet. I think we're all down.
I mean, within the last 6 months, since Riley was on the pod, we recorded and released a song, dude. Yes.
Was that?
He was.
I thought
That
was
was
before.
No, that was 100%. Riley was on here 100% before we did that.
No way. Okay, well then my
Yes.
dates are all next. Well then we got to get together and do some shows.
Okay, like again, I don't do that. Somebody else book it.
That's. But okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
You want to get into the brass tacks of how the
Well-
Lewd Dudes worked? I didn't do anything. I would show up.
Well, no, I was just about to say, when it comes to the calendar shit, I was the worst in the Lewd Dudes. It's only been really since then that I've really gotten good with the calendar. Remember you'd say, oh, we have a show this weekend. I go, we have a show this weekend. And you go, yeah. You didn't know? Are you gonna be? And I'm, dude, of course I'm gonna be there.
I used to be that guy.
Well, not you, but
Well, no, but
everyone would give me shit, and
What's
they're like, "Well, are you gonna be there?" And I'd say, "Well, of course I'm gonna be. I live rock
I
and
know,
roll."
I know.
Yeah.
We could always count on you,
Yeah, that was the
unlike
thing.
y'all could with me. Like that was always the big thing.
Oh, you and your banter, Jordan. You and your banter.
I mean, people don't usually give me a mic. I'm surprised you invited me on. I didn't realize you wanted to hear me talk.
I'm letting you get it out.
Oh, you wait. We just got tip of the iceberg, baby.
We're cooking, brother.
It's actually
We're cooking.
funny. I'm crushing this thing, dude.
I
It is
know.
delicious. And it is sneaky good too.
It's a strong sneaker.
Yeah. Oh, we failed to mention we used Old Crow whiskey. Could you tell the viewers about
You weren't
where
supposed
the
to,
Old
but yeah,
Crow?
no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait, we can't
Brand
shout out?
shit. We typically not.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. That's fine.
Dude,
And
no
I
one
doubt we're
from
gonna
Old
get
Crow is
flagged,
coming
bro.
to
I was about
find-
to say we're not going to get flagged.
Honestly, they're out of commission. They don't even make it anymore. No,
I mean-
tell the story about the guy at the liquor store.
Oh yeah. So I go to pick up the Old.
Well, I tell him
Crow.
it's my grandfather's favorite.
Exactly, and I'm looking for it. I'm looking up here for it. Where's Old Crow? I see Old something or another, and Old another something or another, and then the owner of the liquor store walks by. Hey, can I help you with anything? Yeah, I'm looking for Old Crow whiskey, and he goes, oh yeah, into the corner, and he pulls out this dusty, blew off the dust. And it's a plastic bottle, of course. And I go,
Hell yes, it is.
oh, Jordan. Yeah, of course, wanted to drink the cheap shit.
Listen, it's a generational thing, right?
I mean, tell
Glass
me,
didn't become
enlighten me.
cool, man. Glass. Nobody. When my grandfather started drinking these Manhattans, he wasn't thinking about the environment, dude. Glass was
What do you-
into.
okay.
It's just
all right.
like, they also. I mean, come on, like,
Well, I think
they
it's-
still
I think-
like prunes and Werther's Originals. We're talking about generational gaps here.
I thought plastic, though, versus glass really was just an indicator of the quality of the liquor.
Probably. I don't know for sure. I was trying to defend my grandfather.
I don't think these liquor companies give a shit about the environment.
No, I mean, you would be surprised.
some of them-
working
maybe
at
there are
actually
some, yeah.
working at I mean, some. Some.
They're
Not the
like-
big dogs. The big dogs don't give a shit. They're
They're like,
turning-
let's-
And also, unfortunately, like you work in this industry. It's like the amount of waste is really tough.
And
So
the
me,
bar
even
industry.
nowadays, I'm doing my best. We're big. I mean, like recycling has just become a natural thing, which I like.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't a thing. Like, I'm old enough to remember when we
Yeah,
didn't
just-
always recycle.
Yeah,
So
we try to whatever bag we could throw stuff into. Yeah,
now I remember where we left off. Fucking
Where was it?
20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
You're jumping all around this. I like it, but it's a little chaotic. Let's go.
How old are you?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you're the youngest fucking Lewd
I'm the
dude.
youngest, best looking. That's how it went off. That's right. I started naming. Yeah, no, I'm 34.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm 35.
Yeah, old ass.
I got a lot more gray than you, that's for damn sure. But that's the industry. That's our businesses, bro.
That's what's giving you the
I
grades?
think so. Hell yeah. All my time at Taco Deli, God love them, respect, love them so much, still eat there.
They do have good tacos.
Stressed out all the time, man. Managing people is a stressful gig. No matter what level you do it at, I just think, shout out my father, Tim Hughes. He just sent me, I've been away actually, the package came, so I was dog sitting, you jerk, in Lakeway. Is a very far drive. It was a 45-minute when I plugged in the address today. So, but...
To here?
Yeah, from there.
Are you going back there or no?
No, I'm done today. I'm so pumped.
Nice,
And that dog is awesome too, and it doesn't hurt. You know, I got $510 into the bank account today. You know, so
Yeah.
anyways,
shit.
I do it.
that's
It's
cool.
it can be lucrative.
Yeah. For me, I think that the driving all over town.
Oh, trust me, it's actually
it's old.
you know, like that's like the side hustle. Really, I haven't been that busy. So these have been kind of welcome. And my buddies, one of my best friends from forever, one of Riley and I's best friends, Patrick McCann, I get a random text. I get these from time to time for dog sitting gigs, but I got a random one. And it was this huge thing, and it just said, Susie recommended you. And I was like, who the fuck is Susie? And it took me like so long.
And it was Patrick?
And then I saw Lakeway, and I go, oh, the McCanns. Susie McCann,
okay,
that's his mom. And I was like, oh, okay. And so, yeah, it was like a welcome thing. And then the dog's cool. It's just, you know, I like to live lavish, baby.
Yeah,
Some of these houses
shit.
that I go dog sit at, dude. I'm
Kinda
just, shish.
Got the pool and the fucking...
This one didn't have a pool. I saw the neighbor's pool the whole time, and I was like, damn, it'd be perfect to jump in. But
Next time, let me get that house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do they have dogs next door? Hey, can you refer me?
Yeah.
But no, anyways, so that drive was long, but I got lost again.
In this neighborhood?
No, I got lost in my tangent of coming over here
Oh.
and being like, I'm coming this way. 45-minute drive. Took me a while. What were we talking about right before that?
Our ages?
Yes, exactly. I wouldn't do this shit. I would not do this shit like every day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like going to work and then going there if that were my house.
Do you
Hell
go
no.
home?
I don't. No, I stay
Yeah.
with the dog. It's an overnight
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is where I work to where that is, hell no. I'm living and working in Lakeway if that's where I live.
Yeah.
Where I live now and where I work now, I got it all day. It's
Yeah.
10, 15 minutes. But I do like a little bit of time in the car from home to work. I will say that.
I don't mind
How do
it.
you feel?
So, I mean,
You
right
work
now...
from home sometimes.
Yeah, I'm Monday, Thursday, Friday at home. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm in the office, in the domain. And it's like, it's a little...
Oh, from
it's
here to the domain.
It's a little long. It's like
That's
45.
a drive.
It's a solid
That's
45.
a drive.
So I do that, twice a week.
183, though, where you're at,
Not too bad.
it's not terrible.
In the morning, I can get there. Shit, if I hop on the tollway, if I'm
Yeah.
really needing, if I slept in a little
you
bit or
don't
whatever.
toll it all the time?
No.
You don't have a toll tag?
I do, but sometimes
You're
that's-
fucking young as hell, bro.
What do you mean?
Old people have toll tags, baby. Grow up. Get
Bro,
a tag.
Hey, my time is valuable, dog.
Exactly. So get there fucking fast, bro.
Yeah, but if I got up early for whatever reason, again, it's rare. It's rare that I get up early.
Don't lie. You
but-
sleeping in.
But I am. Oh, I'll milk it, dude. But for the off reason that I'm up early, I will go and kind of take it in. I've got a couple podcasts I listen to. I've got my Marvel MCU movie updates fucking YouTube that I listen to. It's super fucking nerdy. But and then obviously music. So it's like, whatever.
I live and breathe rock and roll and Marvel. Fucking nerd. Yes, but yeah, I'm with you, dude.
Dude, yeah,
I have podcasts are like I hate to say this, but like music, like putting on the Spotify is actually secondary now to me searching for a pod.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that, I guess, but
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, yes and no. I'll still throw it on. It depends on how my mood.
Yeah.
If I'm like going in to work and I need to be like fired up, I'm gonna throw on some jams or
Yeah.
something. But if I'm like normal fucking regular ass weekday, I'm like, I don't need to, But it's kind of sad. Like I haven't my desire to seek out and find like new music and things like that it's like it's low-ish at the moment. I hate it.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Not that I don't want to.
I go through those times as well.
I guess I just like there's so much shit.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of this is something I will stand by 100% till the day I die because I realize this opinion of mine has always stood the test of over the years is that like I love a good fucking single. Like I love a good one-hit wonder, all that shit. But I need an album. I need a fucking album that is like, I don't want to just listen to a group that throws out a couple singles or they have this poppy thing and then you check out the record and it's just like, meh.
Yeah.
And so therefore, it's been harder to get into the bands. Like, and I'm not saying they don't exist. There's a fucking ton of them that I'm missing. But
Yeah. No, I mean, in terms of pop music today, and when I say pop music, I don't mean like what you think of as pop music, but whatever gets popular.
Sure.
I feel like is kind of promoted as singles. Like they're pushing this song and it's been that way for a long time.
Right.
I feel like, but it's even more so that way now. And especially with how social media is and just, it's like, they'll put out, these, artists that are, blowing up. They have this one song where they're posting about it daily and it's a new reel or something every day, but the same song. And we've talked about it a couple times on the podcast. About how it feels fucking corny. Like it feels so lame to do it.
Do you or do you not watch all the different reels with the same song though? If it's a good track, because I do get sucked in, but I don't seek it out though after the fact. If I come across it, I might watch a different reel with the same song and the same performer and be like, man, that song is good. But I also am like, what else you got? In the back of my mind, I'm like, what else you got?
No,
what else you got?
I think honestly, I'm the opposite. I think when I do scroll on an artist page, and maybe I see one video, and a friend of mine or whatever posted the reel on their story or whatever. For example, and I watch them like, oh, that looks kind of tight. I'm gonna check it out. And then when I go to their page and I see the same song on 15, 20 different reels, I'm like, this is fucking lame. Honestly, I do think that. I do think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do. Which is why.
And it's not to knock any artists that are doing that. I will admit that.
But there's that's the distinction that I make between like someone that's like seeking out, like immediately, like this person's trying to go viral, or this is like they're looking for the viral hit to get them the immediate hit, and then what after that?
Yeah.
And that's the difference is like for instance, I'll just use for example is like Ivy Mine right now. We have, so I recorded a year ago, 1 year to not today, 2 weeks from now, but a year ago I did my drums for our new record that's coming out, and since then. It's finally mixed and mastered. I was going to tell you this before the pod. I didn't. We've got the masters.
Good thing to save for the pod.
We've got the masters back. I've been ripping them in the car.
Oh hell yeah!
They sound hot as fuck.
Damn, I need to. You'll have to show me.
I'll have to. So my boy Evan, guitar player extraordinaire, he's also the mix master. But I want to find out who. Let me look real quick, if you don't mind me.
No, do your thing, dude.
The guy who mastered him, whatever. Anyways, got those back, and we've only since we rolled one out that we mixed and mastered ahead of time, before getting all of them back. But we did that as a single. We got another one back, pre all the masters. We mixed and mastered that one. We did a little music video for it, and those are the only two singles out. But it's not. but what you're describing is every day. It's like, and it's usually hip hop, dude. I don't want to. No offense. There's difference. Well, maybe my algorithm's different.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. But what I was going to say was versus someone who's seeking that versus what I would say like is a band or an artist who's going to be like, no, I'm going to drop a single every 2 months and like you'll get some, but I'm not going to post about it every day. I'm just going to like it's up. I'll remind you it's out a couple times, but I'm not going to make a new reel.
Shove it down your throat.
Right, right. You know, it does get annoying. It's just like that's social media.
It's interesting that it's
and
annoying.
I do social media now
however,
for fucking work. So
that does get the followers though. So I.
But what does that equate to ultimately? I guess it does.
I mean, it equates to bigger opportunities.
But then when you don't have
more
anything,
outreach,
but when you don't have anything, take for instance the Lewd Dudes with our first EP.
Yeah,
Cracking a Cold One. It's an absolute hit.
Absolute hit.
I mean, we're talking 600,000 Spotify plays. That equated
Is that where it's at right now?
That equated to about $3,000 all time. That pays rent for like a month and a half.
For one Lewd Dude.
For one Lewd Dude. Yeah, exactly. We're like, we're begging on the streets, baby, the rest of the time. But no, anyways, that like, for instance, if you equate it to our band, like that was a hit. But like, you and me and the rest of the guys, we never thought like, that's all we got. Hell yeah, let's rest on our laurels, baby.
No, we were always
like, check
working.
the full catalog. Check that, because that's what I'm saying is that might lead to a followers and like an opportunity. But what else you got after that? If that's all you have to show for your year of working towards releasing one single and putting out reels, you know what I mean?
We really didn't do a ton of reels.
No.
I think
we're old. They weren't cool then.
The one aspect I think we could have probably could have spent. I know Scott. This is the one part I will say I was wrong. Is when Scott was saying we should put money to the reels, and I was
Hold
like,
on, everyone.
"Nah, we just keep posting."
Pay attention to this part.
And Scott was like, "I think we should put money to marketing." I'm like, "No, let's just make the dopest shit. People hear it." But that was so wrong. So
as someone who works on the gram now and works in the social media space, it's so wrong.
It is.
It's you drop the post and you pay to run the ad for a couple weeks.
Yep.
That gets more viewers. That gets more everything than just like drop this crappy video we just recorded.
Yeah. I wouldn't say our videos were crappy. I thought our videos.
I didn't mean our actual video, but I mean like a video of us doing something silly
like
or
some
just like
TikTok
yeah,
bullshit.
like no, I mean like yeah, we had sick videos. Like pay him. Shout out. Who is it? Lane. Is it who did?
No, he did.
Summer break.
Hannah did. Hannah did pay him, and then Lane did.
Lane did summer break.
Yes.
And yours.
That was so sick.
Well, it was so sick.
When I show that to people, they go, "Holy shit!"
Yes. Now imagine if we'd have just run an ad.
Maybe we should now and see if it blows up.
I know you're really trying to book some shows.
I mean,
bro.
dude,
what? The life of a solo musician? Not all it's cracked up to be.
I mean,
you need those bandmates. You need that feeling, baby.
I mean, dude, you
need someone to talk to you and put you down a little bit from time to time and tell you that's not the best idea. Maybe.
Not musically.
Checks and balance. Okay, explain. No, I'm just kidding, but yes.
Well, no,
I think there's something to like, how is it being? I'm not the interviewer here. I'm sorry, but
no. What do you got?
Life after the dudes.
David Deers practically fucking interviewed me.
I'm sorry. Podcast. I'm not going to do that.
No, but I loved it. Of course, I loved that. You know.
Yeah, we know. You love all the fucking attention. I need another man scatting, dude.
Yeah. Nicole,
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Prepped?
No.
Oh, we do?
Wait.
No, not prepped.
No.
No,
okay.
I've been
I think it's time for a shot, though.
Oh, Nicole grabs the microphone just to say it's time. It's shot time. We should have like a sampler on the.
Nicole's been over here nodding to everything I've said.
We should plug the MPC in.
She agrees with me.
And have samples ready to go, and she could be like,
"Dude, you need a soundboard.
We need
every good pod needs."
We do need that, and we could just have kids.
And then it's like
shot time,
or whenever it comes up where like people are talking about like, I'm a struggling artist. You can just hammer. Why won't they pay him?
Dude, what's crazy is I can probably grab that with that MPC, dude. Did I you know how you know I did the Kraken remix that I sent to the band guys?
That was sick.
It was kind of tight, right?
It was better than the original.
Dude, you sample the song and then you hit stems on that thing and it'll give you the vocals, the guitars. I'll show it to you, and the bass and the drums all separated out. It's like magic.
Wait, what?
It's crazy.
So you can
dude.
just kill the drums.
Kill the drums.
The guitar.
That's how I got the vocals just by themselves, isolated.
Ugh.
It's crazy.
Let's re-record those.
You know,
Just kidding.
Well, I mean, that was our last session. We were recording those songs and playing them live, and then, I start playing this little thing. You go, "What is that?"
Oh, I know.
Everyone goes, well, "What is that?" I go, "I just started playing it." And then we go, "Okay." And then that's when Lewd Dudes went into Lewd Dude fucking that. I was like so happy when we were.
I think all of us were.
I think like the fact that we were just doing it and we were playing it live and tracking it live, which the flow of what the hell's the name of that song again? For the Weekend. The flow of that song.
I had to think about it for a second.
The flow of that song, I preferred it than how we did everything to a click. And I mean each process has its own benefits, you know what I mean? But
Get a load of this guy.
What?
Get a load of this guy.
What do you mean?
For fucking so long in the Lewd Dudes, I was fucking arguing. I wanted to record live.
I was
live,
with you there. I was
do
with you
it
there.
like I always wanted to do it that way. Oh God,
Give that man another cherry. Pop that cherry, Jordan.
Oh, that looks different than Rankin's.
That's a little more red.
Hell yeah, it is,
goddamn,
baby.
Nicole, what'd you put in there?
Whiskey.
Is that a lot of
I'm about to get old crowed.
a little bit of cherry juice?
Oh, hell.
Okay.
Ooh,
I think that's nice.
All right. Damn.
Yeah.
They really like their pickle juice and their cherry juice over here. They like all their juices.
We took a little,
Cheers.
we got to do it right. We got to do it right on the
Oh,
pod.
I got to work these abs out.
Jordan, it's a pleasure having you on, man. I love you, dude.
I love y'all.
Oh, here we doing these. Are we doing picklebacks? We got some pickleback.
I'm good.
I want a little pickleback with this shot.
Well, y'all can just see my face when I do mine without one.
Ooh.
Oh no, I've had some old crow in the system though, so it's easy.
A little.
A little old on the bottom shelf.
Like, put it this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little. I think we'll promote Mount Olive kosher.
Ooh. Hey. Nicole's is a little more like my grandpa makes.
I love pickle juice though.
You didn't hear me.
Say it again.
I said Nicole's Manhattan tastes a little bit more like my grandpa's.
Did it?
Reminds me more of home.
Maybe he dropped a little cherry juice in there.
No, maybe
Isn't that what you're
maybe he
supposed to do?
made them the right way. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, maybe you are actually. I don't know.
I mean, Nicole can make a drink
Well,
as good as the best.
but
so
also to
I'm
be
not-
fair, there is like if you just pull the cherry out and put it into any cocktail and like let it shake it out, yeah, you got to put a little like you got to spoon a little bit of the juice with like the.
Do you like cherries in general?
I do now after
not a big
drinking a
cherry- love
Manhattan
it.
for the first time.
Love it as a garnish, but I'm not a big cherry guy in general.
Well, when do you ever like what besides like a cherry pie? Like what do you like? What dish does cherry go into? Don't mention Thanksgiving and cranberries. That's different. But
Not a whole lot. I feel like it's just a little candy sort of fruit. It's a fruit, right? Yeah.
yeah,
It's a berry.
I actually prefer fruits.
Is it
to
a berry? It's a
vegetables.
berry, right? A cherry
Is
is a
it?
berry?
Actually, I don't know if it's a member of the berry family.
Chat
Well, I
GPT.
don't think it grows on a vine.
Right.
What's it growing?
It grows on a tree.
That could be a fruit, though.
That wouldn't
No,
be a berry, though.
it is a fruit. It's not a berry. Yeah.
Oh, it's not a berry. It's got to be on a
berry
vine.
has to be
a berry.
vinyl, dude. Berry's only on vinyl.
It's only analog. Okay.
Let's go back.
What
Nicole,
were
thank
we
you so
talking
much
about?
for the shot. Thank you for this.
I want to talk about Ivy Mine a little
No,
bit.
hold on.
Oh, okay. all
We
right.
got to finish this thought. The recording, agreed. It was so much fun. And I think there was like, I equate it to just like time apart. I know that sounds, bad.
No, not
But
at
I
all.
just like, yes, as he said at the beginning of the show, I unceremoniously left the Lewd Dudes in 2024. or 20. When was that? It was 2022 is when I left.
No,
Yes,
was it?
It was
Oh,
because we'll lead
Was it
into
that?
this. Will lead perfectly. This is a great segue back into Ivy Mine.
Yeah, and then you joined another band.
So when
that's
I
right.
left the Lewd Dudes, I met. Have you? I've talked to you guys all about this. Don't look at me like that.
No, I'm saying no. Explain it to me.
Yeah. Have I
Why
never?
did you quit the band?
Yeah,
No,
have I
no.
never?
No, you have. I mean, yeah,
Look,
you had your reasons. So I get it. I'm glad we're all boys.
Yeah, we were. That was never gonna not be.
No,
Like I left.
I was salty
I
as
left
fuck when you quit.
I left to maintain our relationships. In my opinion,
Okay.
that was my reasoning. I wanted to be friends with you guys. I didn't want to keep fucking fighting and fucking. I didn't want to have that relationship. I wanted to.
I think there was a level of burnout with everyone.
Burnout was for sure, but
You know?
Scott had recently taken off.
Yeah,
And then it was a 4-piece.
yeah,
And I was encouraged, hey, let's do it as a 4-piece. But when you lose the synth, you lose a little bit.
Yeah.
And you lose a little bit of the flair and the flavor and all that. But it was a piece that left also. And I
Definitely.
didn't leave. Scott leaving impacted me, but not because like, Scott, I love you. Not because like, oh, I miss Scott. I can't do this anymore. No, it was because I thought the music suffered a little bit. Truthfully.
I agree with that. I
Truthfully.
mean, Scott.
We lost a little bit of stage presence
Those-
without some
Oh, you can't
not
do
stage
Baby
presence
without the Scott
exactly,
monologue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We lost some, which takes me back to like when I was in. Never mind. We're getting in the weeds. We can come back to that. So I
it's all
left.
good.
So I said, I need to go, guys. I love you guys. And bear in mind, I grew up with Scott, Riley, Andrew. You and me met like way later.
Yeah.
And I love you. Like I love them the same amount.
Love you too, brother.
But like those boys, like I forever, and the shit I've gone through with Andrew is just, and Riley even longer. But anyways, like that was just like I was like I need to go because I want to maintain these friendships down the line.
yeah.
And I was like, this music isn't. We rip, but like I can do without that because I want to be homies.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And there was like just the differences, creative differences and stuff. That was part of it too. But
I think after Scott left the band, then it was like there was this hole, right? And then we played a few shows.
yes, and
as a 4-piece, and then it was whatever. And then when you left, we were like, there was a very short period where we were like, do we find another drummer? I think we practiced once or twice with another drummer, and we were like,
I didn't know any of this.
yeah, we did. But then
You practiced
nothing-
with another drummer?
Yeah,
Who?
Dennis played with us.
Would never work.
It was kind of fucking
His
sick.
brand of lewd, Dennis, I love you. You were recently on the pod. His brand of lewd, different than my brand of lewd.
It was very
Drumming
different.
wise, better than me. Happily will admit, Dennis, you fucking shred.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. It was a different feel. It was like, we played all of our songs and they felt completely different. And it was exciting for a little bit, but then it was just like, this is just, what are we doing? So, and that I think that goes to show you, I mean, when you build up that camaraderie and chemistry with like a group of people, I know there are a lot of bands that the members like interchange quite often, and maybe I feel like that only works when there's like one guy or girl
Sure.
that is like running the fucking thing.
That only
though.
works when you've achieved some sort of status, I think. I don't think you can interchange.
Or depending on the music too. I think
like
if it's a cover band
locally,
or something.
yeah, but that's not. We're talking about like an original band,
project.
Yeah. I think that only works when you're relatively established. I don't think you can just interchange as a young. I guess you could do it young, but
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think there's all
like
I'm
my
not
example
to say it can't work.
to
right?
what you just said. My example would be, for instance, is like a Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan is the guy. He has different fucking people every tour.
Yeah.
Because he can't get along with anybody. Don't sue me, Billy. Anyways. But yeah, I think it's just, I'm with you in that if there's a focal point or if there's if this is someone's project, they can switch out.
Yeah.
In and
Yeah.
out. But But with what? Yeah, with us, that was it. And so
We were too much of a. Everyone had such a big part of it. That was at least how I felt. I mean,
So you mean we were young and we had egos?
No. I just mean everyone of the original fucking Lewd Dudes had such a huge, like, part of the show. Mm-hmm. I think more than anything, the show,
Right?
and had contributed so much to what went into the show and what went into the performances that it wasn't like another band where we need another bass player to fill in or
Right.
something like that. That's why I think the Lewd Dudes are the fucking Lewd Dudes.
Yeah,
So.
I agree.
Yeah.
Which is why, if we'd have continued on our trajectory like I wanted to, we could have been Tenacious D. And Tenacious D doesn't operate without Jack or Kyle.
Well, aren't they broken up right now?
No,
No,
he
it's Kyle.
He forgave.
Oh,
Kyle.
so they're still.
Kyle, go away. Go.
Yeah.
All right.
But are they? They're not.
I don't
touring or
know.
anything.
I don't know. We're
Yeah,
not here
yeah,
to talk about them.
Yeah, but hey, I'm glad that we, like I said, that it came down to us getting together. Oh, hey, we're cool, and we can get in the studio. We're all friends. It almost felt like the last session we
All of
had.
us-
It felt like the first time.
All of us, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think all of us were on that same page. Like,
Totally.
the idea to go in and like re-record,
Yeah.
but then maybe do a new one or try to like. I think we had an idea to try to jam.
We
right?
did. It was to me. It was awesome that it was like, let's just make something.
Yeah,
this will
but-
be way more fun.
I will say this, and again, love the boys like Andrew, incredible songwriter. Riley can do it all for the most part. I didn't mean that in a negative way. I meant it, but and Scott is like does the Swiss Army knife kind of in a lot of ways, but you and I were always just like the throw it at the wall, see if it sticks kind of guys.
I
Right?
mean, I would
You
say
and
so.
I made solo tracks, the two of us, man. We may
Fuck
or may
2020,
not.
bro.
We may. Hey, why don't you love me? I told you to bust that out, bro. Had a little fight. Now we're going through some shit. Whoa. All right.
Why don't you
Need me? Are you gonna leave me? Are you just gonna quit? Whoa.
Yeah,
didn't warm up
come on.
today,
Yeah,
dude.
work on that falsetto.
Yeah,
bro.
I got to grab my balls a couple more times.
Oh.
Anyways,
Are
yes,
we gonna play that
that
one
is exactly
in our little jam.
maybe.
That'd
That
be
is
a
exactly
throwback.
why. But that is exactly why it was so fun. It was because it was like for all of us. I think
Yeah.
all of us felt a little bit of this is what it was like.
Yeah.
This is what we remembered when we first got together, like that kind of vibe. But it was it was great.
Oh, it definitely. Yeah, man. It was definitely an emotional like session for me.
Yeah.
Just like I was just so happy to be making music with you guys again. Like, and I think we're gonna do some shows. There's been some talk.
We will do.
Nicole and I got the wedding coming up, and there's been some talks.
Well, I don't know if y'all have seen me at weddings, but it's kind of me at Lewd Dudes shows, so I think I can pull through.
We're just not gonna give you a mic. No.
Yeah, you're over here like, dude, your banter's. Actually, you never said good or bad. What did you mean by my banter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was great sometimes.
It's
and it
in
was
the middle.
bad sometimes.
It's neutral.
Just like anything. I think if you would lean into it hard if it wasn't working, like a comedian though. Like you'd be like, you don't fucking like that.
Full disclosure, I got a offstage critique from our bass player Mike the other night after
Yeah.
our show at Chess Club. This is why I don't have a mic in Ivy Mine. And why I love
They
and
don't wanna
respect
give you
Mike.
one?
Mike is I don't need one. Their harmonies are beautiful.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
want to fucking interrupt that shit. No,
Fair.
anyways, Mike is the GOAT. Mike is a
He's badass. He's badass.
music teacher.
Yeah.
Fucking teaches kids. He's very I've made this comparison before, and I've probably talked to like some of y'all about it individually, but it made me laugh as soon as I started playing with Ivy Mine because the Lewd Dudes, we all fucking ripped, but we didn't like theorize, and we didn't.
Oh no.
Dude, Ivy Mine will stop there, and as a drummer, I have to just listen to them talk about guitar and bass parts and harmonies and stuff. And I just sit there, and I'm like, this is lame. You guys are too smart. I love y'all. Y'all are so smart. They're so thoughtful about it. And that is part of the Lewd Dudes, is being off the cuff and like being kind of risque.
All scream and shit.
Oh, yeah. But that is like a compliment to both of us. But it is funny, you know, playing with them versus and kind of just like knowing my role at least. Mm-hmm. Where it was like with the Lewd Dudes, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make sure that we stay lewd, even if Andrew wants to tone it down a little.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure we're lewd. And with Ivy Mine, so Mike the other night at Chess Club, it's a small venue, it's easy to fill up. We had a good crowd, it was great. But this big group came in, and I guess they kind of went and hung out outside. And so once we started playing, maybe first, second song, I have no mic. So Mike heard me because he's right next to me. But I just was like, it was like, oh, yeah, thanks for coming. And I was like, it was a great crowd outside. And Mike, after the show, was like, Mike goes, I have one critique. Don't say that. It gets in all of our heads. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
That was at the end of the show?
After the show, Mike outside told me
No, but
that.
you said
I said it like
in the
2
middle
songs
of the
because
that's really
my Lewd Dude mind is this like self-deprecating comedy.
Yes.
Like, here we go. And there's a good crowd inside. There's like a good 20 to 25 people watching. And Chess Club's a small venue, so it's like it feels
25 to people feels good there.
At Chess Club. Yeah, 25 somewhere else.
Yeah.
25 at Vegas? That's okay.
Yeah. Mohawk, nah.
No, not great. Not
Yeah,
great. Central Machine Works, new venue, not good. If there's 25 people, they're inside at the bar. Anyways.
You need at least a couple hundred.
But it is true. You know, my banter has got me in trouble from time to time. That's all I'm trying to say. But now let me backtrack again. Because this is what we keep doing. I love this. This is what
the
old
backtrack episode.
This is what old homies do. We're catching up, man.
Dude, we
don't
really
see each
are.
other all that much.
No, we don't.
But when I left the Dudes, again, you know this, but like, I also left, and I didn't fucking play drums for a year. I literally left, and I said, I'm done.
Was it that long before you joined Ivy Mine?
I left at the end of 2022. And in 2023, I just was done. I played a handful of times. I recorded my 3 solo tracks that have never been released, by the way. And you recorded on a couple of them.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
They're there. They just, I love.
Put that shit out.
I love
dude.
I love who I worked with. I still don't love the mixes, and I don't know if those stems exist anymore. But if you've heard them and you think they're okay, I'll maybe. And I
should put it out.
I've shown them to other people, and I should. I put them on the other day, listening on my own after I got the Ivy Mine masters back. So I was like, I wonder how mine stack up. And I was like, well, these aren't mastered, but yeah, you have had such a easier time just fucking sending it than I ever had.
I mean,
but that's because I live behind the drum set.
Yeah.
I am afraid of being in front.
Yeah.
I think in a way. I'm a showman.
So
I'm a
It
showman.
was like with the amount of the mic banter that you always threw into Lewd Dudes. Like when you were on, you had the whole fucking place cracking up and shit. But
very rare.
But when you were off, it was like, shut the fuck up. You know? So and it could
But the
be
music
that way.
still was okay.
Yeah, the music.
Just my banter.
The music was always pretty solid. I mean, every band has their good shows and bad, but yeah, I mean, I think your banter when it was on, it was fire. But anyways, I felt like you wanted to be at the front of the band.
Yeah, always. I always dreamed of it, but not holding an instrument, and maybe that's why like I play guitar on those, whatever. Anyways. I took that whole year fucking off, dude. Like, I played drums a handful of times. I swear to you. My drum set sat up. And because I started playing drums. My dad had a Frankenstein kit in the garage when I was in, like, 4th grade.
Yeah.
And that's when I started being like, 6th grade.
Just beating on stuff.
I'm in 6th grade. My brother's going into 8th grade. We get a Pacific drum set for Christmas. I was like, this is it. My life has changed forever.
You're crushing this shit.
The next year, they get a double pedal because it's much cheaper
double
than
kick. Yeah.
because it's much cheaper than a drum set. They were like, we got to save money this year, and I get the double pedal, and then it was like in bands, middle school, high school, college, after like I've done the whole shit, and I hit a literal wall of just like I don't want to drive downtown and park, try to find parking.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to find parking. I don't want to pay for parking. I don't want to go into the show. I don't want to lug these drums around.
I get that.
And I just was like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I've told you this, but for the viewers out there who haven't seen this or heard this, I am such a ham. I take that year off. My boy Kevin, not our Kevin, my boy Kevin from Taco Deli.
Yeah.
My jam band.
Oh, I know
buddy.
Kevin. Yeah.
I like to do this with friends because everyone knows that Kevin. Yeah. And they know our Kevin. And I just am like, I always like to pretend.
Not Kevin McRae, but the other Kevin.
Correct.
Yes. Okay.
My tall glasses friend.
Yes. Yeah.
Jam band, my morning jacket bud.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to go see Queens of the Stone Age?
Fuck yeah.
Exactly. And I go, why the fuck not, dude?
Yeah.
Go to Moody Center. We see Spiritualized opens. Queens of the Stone Age comes on. This is December of 2024. I've been not drumming for a year. There's a tall guy in front of me on the floor. Classic me, short as fuck. And I like, it's second song, and they're playing No One Knows. Oh,
yeah.
And I'm like, this guy's so tall. I step to the left,
And then
I see John
Theodore.
Theodore. No, I see John Theodore playing drums for fucking Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
And I go, I like turn around and I look at Kevin and I'm like, who's that fucking? And he's like, I don't know who you're looking at, dude. I was like,
Is he not their usual drummer? Or
he has been.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. He's done.
I don't know who was he with before. I don't know.
Mars Volta.
Oh,
he's
shit,
the
okay.
original Mars Volta drummer. He's my favorite drummer of all time. Original Mars Volta drummer. Drummed with him on Delouse and the Comatorium, Francis the Mute. I think that was it. He just did those two. He did a EP with Zach De La Rocha from Rage called One Day as a Lion. 5 songs.
That. Yeah.
It's fucking incredible. And then I never saw him again. Didn't look him up, didn't follow him. Pops up to me that night. I look him up.
Like,
he's been there.
All right.
He's been their drummer for 10 years. He's recorded their last. And then also he plays fucking with Bright Eyes on their last tour. Like he does it all. He's fucking sick.
He's just all over
but
it.
I just saw him that night and I was just like, because I'd never seen him live before.
Did that wake up the drummer in you again?
Just I say this as like my people. You know when I don't think I've ever had as intense of a in-person inspirational moment.
Yeah.
Like that was it for me. I was like, fuck, I gotta play drums again, dude. Fuck, this is my guy, dude. Like he's so sick. And then Angie had reached out because my solo tracks were recorded by a friend, Holly, mutual friend. And Angie actually sang on one of my songs. She actually did backup vocals on one of those. Funny, connect the dots, but she hit me up in like...
This was prior to Ivy Mine.
Correct. She hit me up prior to Ivy Mine. She hit me up in like October or something, and Neely and I were getting tossed out of it. We had to move, and so I was like, the guy sold it without telling us. He was like, "Hey, I'm selling a house. You have a month," and I was like, "Fuck you, dude." So we had to move, and I go, "Hey, it's just I got to move. I can't but it was in me, like I wanted to."
Yeah.
But then actually that was before seeing that show. So like she asked me before that and I go, maybe I have to move. I can't do it. I see Queens of the Stone Age. February of 2024.
That spot's still open?
February of 2024, she hits me up again. Hey, we have a show in March. Yes, please. I
100%.
will. 100%. Haven't looked back. So I've been with Ivy Mine now since March 2024. We can cut that. March.
Cool.
I don't care. It's cool,
Okay.
dude. How long is this?
1 hour.
We're an hour in.
How long do you normally go?
That's quick. We usually do like an hour or so for the interview, and then we do a jam.
Oh,
Are
sorry.
you want to do a jam?
I
we
do.
Really talk. We normally talk about it before we do the pod, or before we do like the interview portion.
No, I do. I do want to do a jam. Oh, you
Okay.
do the jam first?
No. We just talk
About it. No, we're definitely jamming. I already texted you about it. Did you forget
I was just
my
making.
text?
I was just making sure.
So, anyways,
you never know what
we can
things
wrap
change.
soon because we're talking Ivy Mine.
Well, I do. Yeah.
And some of that beginning shit, I'm sure you'll cut.
No, we ain't cutting shit, dude. We're putting
Anyways,
the whole thing
listen.
out, dude.
So,
People want to know.
Yeah, they hit me up and like since March 2024, I've been playing with them. I haven't looked back, and it's
yeah.
awesome. It's funny to me because it's in a way I do have to shut up in the back, but as much as like I fucking love the Lewd Dudes and like it's just everything about it was me. I do enjoy like Evan and Angie's songwriting together and shit, and like it's a genre of music that I like, and it's. But you know we're out here in Austin and like they are doing a killer job. I will say this: they've built a little community.
Oh hell yeah!
Because they go support local. And now I've become friends with a lot of these local acts. I could shout a few of them out, but like they're part of this little community and we're part of it now. And it's starting to pay off a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
So it's really neat. And it's specific to the genre, which isn't the most, I'll say it, Austin has a genre fetish for fucking like R&B blues and fucking, country and all this shit. And like we're doing this kind of like indie, alt, pop, rock shit. Like, it's harder to break into. Your Fallout
Definitely.
boy, or your Y'all Out boy, who does covers of pop punk and shit.
Oh yeah,
crushing it.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
if
all
you're trying to make,
nostalgia.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, and I'm not knocking those guys at all.
No.
Like I can't wait to see them at Central Machine Works on May 2nd because
are they coming?
They're
in?
all that's all the shit that I like. But
you mean
but
may
Ivy
I
Mine
rest my?
Yeah, but Ivy Mine is like we're doing the fucking thing, and like I think I'm really happy to be part of it.
What are you guys doing? So you mentioned a couple. Y'all have done some recordings in there, but they're mixed and mastered.
So the masters are back. We are. I think the release is going to be pushed. I think it was going to be.
What are y'all
May.
looking at?
It's going to be May.
It's gonna be May. He's got to leave now.
Yeah. Now you know what? We're not going to do the jam portion.
I gotta go, Mom.
Ma, could you come pick me up?
You pick me up, Mom?
Classic, see?
Cool.
No, I think it's actually going to be pushed back a little bit.
Okay.
And I don't know the details
Maybe
of
June,
it
July?
all the way, maybe even further.
Maybe
which is
Augie?
like I'm like, what?
Is that
Anyways,
because,
that gives
is
us-
that because y'all want to stock up on the reels and
No. It's because I'm not privy to all of it.
Well, what's the promotion? Plan?
It's very very strategic.
What's the promotion plan,
Well,
or is that still being worked on?
No, the plan is we want to have like a good solidified show, and we just haven't, for whatever reason, like haven't found the venue or the place or the. But we have like I said, there's a good crew of bands, and I do want to shout a couple of them out. There is like the big homies are Daybed. They're super homies. Daybed, check them out. Day Friend, we played with the other night, are awesome. Small Engine Fire is another great one. There's a couple that we've played with, but those three, at least, Daybed are they're the ones that I've become the closest to.
Yeah.
And so like I'll hype them all day long. Fucking yeah. Joey Alley.
Sick.
And
y'all are gonna put together a show with them, I'm assuming, and another one of y'all.
And Reagan.
One of y'all those brother sister bands.
Cut this part. Let me do this again. Daybed, Joey, Allen, and Reagan are the homies.
Sick.
Yeah, cut that part where I forgot Reagan's name.
Nah, we're gonna keep it.
Nah,
dude. That's not worth
dude.
cutting.
Actually, Reagan will laugh. Maybe
The only thing we'll cut off the pod is if you're like, say something really bad that I'm not gonna say right now. No, that we
Okay.
can leave. We can leave.
Anyways, I feel like an asshole. If we do leave this in, they'll never
No,
see it.
I'll cut it out. I'll cut
They'll
whatever
never
you like.
see it. Joey Alley, Reagan.
That's the
Dave
joy.
is the shit. But there's a lot of other bands though. But they've got a little community that like Angie, Mike, and Evan have built where they go support everybody. Like they go to these shows. So Hex Boyfriend, another sick band. They just went to their like release on Friday night. I couldn't go.
Hell yeah.
I will. Yeah, but
Where did they do that?
I don't know where the show was, but they all went to support or whatever, and I thought that was like but it's just nice to see other groups helping other groups in town.
Oh, you got to have that.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of that, I don't think, in town. I've always felt like this. Austin puts people on pedestals.
It gets a little clicky, I think.
Very
It gets a
clicky.
little clicky
Very
at
clicky.
times, and I think there is the one thing I always ask because I'm from Houston, so it's like the one thing though the Austin music scene is much bigger than Houston. Houston did have a much more tightly knit music scene that if you were in a band or if you were a rapper or if you were a DJ, you knew the bands and the rappers, whether your band was a reggae band or a metal band or a rock band. Everyone played shows together.
Carpet in the Dre.
Carpet and the Drapes, dude. That would be a wild one to get some of those guys on here.
You have
that.
to
I don't.
fucking-
Well, we've had AJ on.
Where's Ash?
Ash is
Being
Ash,
a father?
being a dad, dude. You know, he's doing
Legend.
that. He's doing that, but I always tell him to come up here to Austin and like let's just record something.
Yeah,
It's
rip
like,
something,
you know,
dude.
I'm a dad, dude. You know? So, you know how it
Okay,
is.
well, there's an entire genre of that. It's called dad rock.
Dad rock.
dude.
There it is.
But I will say, we always talked about this in the Lewd Dudes. Maybe we can wrap it up soon. But with the Lewd Dudes, we always talked about this. We always said how Austin had that clicky feel where it was
yeah.
tough. And we were like, the four of us were like, we're from Dallas. We would fucking slay in Dallas. And you were like, I'm from Houston, dude. We'll slay in Houston. And we went to Houston. We went to Dallas. Guess what happened every time we went? We fucking slayed, dude. Like, those... Austin
'cause
is
we had-
stupid.
yeah.
Austin is stupid in the way that it's the music capital of... Because it's... People just expect something. There's an expectation.
Well,
when you go to Houston or Dallas, there's no expectation. If you walk in and you see the Lewd Dudes playing a gig somewhere, you'd be like, well, fuck yeah. Who the fuck is this? Hell yeah. In
Well,
Austin,
I
you're
think
like...
you have a limited amount of venues that are
Dude, and they're-
supporting original music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think, you go to what does every...
That's why I love Chess Club currently.
Oh,
that's
it's
probably
a
one of
great
my
spot.
favorites in town.
It's a great spot. But where do people from out of town want to go when they come to Austin? They want to go to
Continental.
6th Street.
Continental Club. They want to go to...
Continental Club
They wanna
is
go to
original,
6th
but they
Street,
want to go to
but-
6th Street, and that's what is on 6th Street. It's cover
Yeah,
bands.
but-
There's not a whole lot of...
I don't know if anybody wants to go to 6th Street anymore.
You're not...
If you live here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I guess my thing is just, it's kind of like New Orleans and Bourbon Street. You
Sure.
go down Bourbon Street, you don't hear one original song.
Yeah, but
It's
you
covers.
have good musicians.
True.
6th
And
Street full of a
and-
bunch of shit, dude.
That's neither here nor there. It's covers is my thing. You're not gonna see an original band. For everyone off camera, my dog is just being ridiculous right now. Nicole, you should snap.
Mel,
a photo.
you're a ding dong.
Oh, now she's just chilling.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we wrap
Okay.
and get into some jams,
Okay.
what do you need to plug? Tell me a little about. I know we talked a little about what's coming for Ivy Mine. Is there a show coming up? Is there something sexy?
There is. Define sexy. I'm actually pumped about.
Sexy is a wide.
I'm actually pumped about this next show. Hold on, let me find this. Anyways, so
Do you know the date?
No, yeah, I do. All right, hey, here's what I did want to say earlier. I found the chat. So the guy who mastered our shit is this guy. I don't know, Gladwell House. He's like a dope dude. He's mastered some of the work of some other bands that I'm into right now, or bands that I enjoy that Evan also enjoys. Evan and I have a connection, kind of. But
I would hope
this guy
so.
said, good luck with it. There's some great songs on there. Run and Hide has been my earworm of the week.
You heard it here, guys.
If you know Rankin or myself or Andrew Riefenstahl, you know earworm is the biggest, like, hey, that's an earworm right there, dude.
It's a compliment.
That's such an Andrew thing, though. I've always associated.
That's an
Or is
everyone
that everyone
thing. That's
thing?
an everyone
All right.
thing. I think people. tend
Andrew
to-
says earworms, and I'm like, you got worms in your ears. You've listened to this mix 80 times. Is it good or? All right, sorry.
we could get
Subtle jab to my boy.
We could talk for hours about the mix.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to put it out.
No,
That's the
fuck no.
difference between you and I. All right. This Ivy Mine, yes, sir. Saturday, April 25th. We're playing a little house show thing. There's this group of people, their friends, are running a little house show like once a month type thing.
Yeah.
And so we got invited. So it's going to be dope. It's called The Hatchery.
The Hatchery.
The Hatchery presents
I
The
love a house show.
Hatchening. Oh, I know. Me too. I'm stoked.
I
on
love a
that.
house show.
It's Gaslit Ghost, Ivy Mine, and then Small Engine Fire. Unfortunately, can't play, but they're cool friends. The dude is Ray, plays Small Engine Fire. That's like his project group. He plays with Lola Tried, if you've ever heard of them. And then Angie told
I've
me.
heard of Lola Tribe.
Angie
yeah.
told me whatever other band was playing. Modern Dread is also playing. So, but it's a little house show. I don't know if it's open to the public. I don't know if I can say that.
Well,
But,
you're inviting
yeah.
everyone from the podcast.
I am inviting anyone who watches. Show up at the Hatchery. I'll give you the address.
Dude,
We'll
you know
put
what
it
I
in
lo-
the link below.
What's slowly become my favorite part about this pod, though, is that we're both just showing off our thigh tats.
Wait, you and me, or does every guest have a thigh?
No,
tat?
dude. I think it's
I was
it's you
looking
and
at
me, dude.
this an hour ago.
We gotta scooch together. So
No,
we
we
can get
don't.
them both. Just is it getting them both?
Oh, my balls. Yours is twice as big.
It's a big boy. Yours is still.
Wow,
pretty
you're
sexy,
so
though.
big, Rankin.
Your tattoo is so big.
You're
Did
so-
it hurt?
Wow, is your tattoo that big? Or are you happy to see me?
Jimi Hendrix, dude.
Oh, that was elite banter right there. You would have let me keep talking after that one.
I will, like, if you want to keep talking, we could just keep talking, dude. You know, Nicole said wrap.
Nicole's
She said
bored.
wrap this shit up.
All right,
Well, let's
talk about a jam. And
let's
then
talk
come
about the
back
jam.
and
Should we do should we like
Do we
play
have to
some
record
songs? Or
talk
should we,
about it in
should
the
we
jam?
get a loop going? Should we do?
We should talk about this off camera.
Okay. All right. Well, hey Jordan,
Nicole agrees with me again for the people not watching.
we'll give the people some time to.
I need another man, Hattie.
You're
Hey, you're a baddie.
a
Hattie
fucking
daddy.
baddie, Jordan. Jordan, I fucking love you, brother.
Cheers.
Thanks
I'm
for
so
coming
glad
on.
I didn't bail.
Me too, dude.
This leather is eating my ass up, though.
Is
It's
it?
so
You get a little
sweaty.
hot? Yeah. I'm ready to see that sweaty ass when you stand up.
Okay.
Thanks for coming on, brother.
Hey, bye-bye.
Let's get some jams.